Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Fabulous, fabulous Friday in sunny Las Vegas. And it is Labor Day weekend, and you know there's going to be tons of people here. You may even have some guests coming here yourself because this is like the last big weekend of the summer in Las Vegas. And then, of course, in October, we have Halloween, and November, we have Thanksgiving, and then we have Christmas and New Year's. So the next 4 or 5 months are going to just be filled with visitors from Las Vegas and holidays and fun. So hopefully, this weekend, you have something great planned. We have segmenting here to our stats. We have 109 days of inventory, and that's based on I did the August figures, 89 sales a day we made. And if you divide 89 into 9,660 available listings, that's 89, or that's 109 days of inventory in these high rises, condos, single family, and townhomes. We have listed 3 townhomes yesterday, 23 condos, 162 single family homes, and 16 townhomes. Now, of that 162 single family homes that we listed yesterday, and 66 were in the 470 and under price range, which we're going to talk about that in just a second because we have a new median that we'll be using instead of 470 going forward. In that price range, though, right now we have 3,017 available homes, 470 and under, which was the median. And we're going to adjust it on Monday. And I'm going to tell you what it is today because it has changed. Again, we last year were selling 138 homes a day. So we're down 48 homes a day. That's 48 times 2, 96 agents per day that aren't getting paid that were getting paid last year, if you want to look at it like that and understand that you better get your game on because we need to figure out how we're going to well, what do I say? If you thought you were going to make 200 grand this year, you might not, and so you need to adjust that how you're going to do your marketing and other things so that you can make the money you need to make. So there's a big adjustment here, in my opinion, for all of us. You know what? The $1 million homes, they keep selling. 4.9 a day year to date. We sold 1,204 so far this year. And we have 989 available $1 million homes. That's $1 million plus on the market, which is 10% of the market, which is pretty huge. Now, again, I said today we have 9,660 available homes in Las Vegas, and those are in the Valley, not in Pahrump, not in Mesquite, and not in Boulder City. And we just we just kind of draw a circle around the Valley, and we do the zip codes from the inside out of where we sell most of our homes. So if you look on realtor.com, you're going to see a different number. If you look on Zillow, you're going to see a different number because people don't really tell you what the criteria is. I know some of those sites out there use pending sales. Some of them use they still have the solds in their because they don't get updated from the MLS as often as we do. So anyway, enough said on that. Let's look at what the median price is because that's kind of like the news of the day. Let's look at that real quick. Wow. It's 450, everybody. Officially, in August, the median priced home that sold was 450. Now, again, when you take all those homes, you just look in the middle, and that's the sweet spot is 450. Versus average over here. And average is you take all the 9,000 homes and you divide it by the prices, and that gives you the average price. But not necessarily, the average is not necessarily where most people are buying. The most people are buying in this area, the 450. So anyway, just be clear on that the median, because somebody might ask you that when you show them the stats. Well, what is the median price? What does that mean? Well, that means that's where most people are buying. That's the sweet spot, right in the middle. Okay, so now you need to adjust what you need to figure out what you think it's going to. Seriously, everybody, you need to figure out in your own mind, what do you think it's going to go down to? You all are out there in the market. You're talking to buyers. You're talking to sellers. You see the interest rates, they went down a little bit last week, and that kind of gave an hour of power for people to say, I think the consumer confidence went back up for an hour. But anyway, yeah, the interest rates are going to fluctuate a little bit. They may go up, but the prices may go down. So you need to be ready, maybe do some numbers and say, well, if the median is 450 and the interest rate is this is what people are going to pay. And then and figure that out, because I believe, and I think Jimmy's with me on this, we're going to go back down to 435. I was saying earlier in the year that the median might jump down to even 425, but we shall see. You know, it from July, it ended up at 465. So it looks like $15,000 jumps are happening if you look at that closely. In June it was 480, then it minused in July to 465, which was 15,000, and now we're down again, so to 450. So it might go down another 15,000. I know that people are dropping their prices, and we're getting a lot of homes now out there in that sweet spot that are 200 and under price per square foot. So, and then now you need to watch the new homes and see what they're doing. I know they're paying us again, so there must be, you know, some money in those coffers for us. So we need to be very vigilant this next couple months, well, between now and the end of the year, what's happening to our market. And again, what you have to understand is, as this market shifts and consumer confidence isn't high on real estate like it was, there's a lot of people every day that aren't going to get paid. And what are you going to do about that? Seriously, if for all these months, like up through even June, in June we were selling, let's see if I have that handy here. In June, I don't think I do, but in June we were selling almost 100 homes a day. Now we're down to, to 88, and it may go down farther, because this time of the year sometimes sales go lower. October, sometimes we have a surge. But then November, December, things wane a little bit. So y'all, I'm just trying to protect your financial interests and your business plan. You might need to adjust it and see, do you need to make more phone calls? And it's not that, and I have to tell you, don't be thinking that if you make phone calls, you're not going to get business. No. People that aren't, there's a lot of people that don't make phone calls. So if you're the one making the phone calls, you're the one that's going to get the business. And always ask for referrals, because a lot of people that you're talking to, it might not be the time for them to buy or sell, but they might know somebody else. So, and don't let the iBuyers are taking 10% of our market. So there's, that extra 10% out there that you can be calling and converting to, our side of the business versus the iBuyer side of the business. Anyway, just some food for thought on that. And to that point, I went on with Feeney and I took some of his fall pop buys. So if you don't have a farm, get a farm. Start sending out letters. Maybe introduce yourself with a pop buy. Now, these are some tags that you put on the pop buy. So, for instance, bringing you warm wishes this autumn season, and then you might just include, like some. Well, I don't know if it might be in Las Vegas. It might not be appropriate to do some hot chocolate, but do something. Put something there, and we've got. Let's see. I am thankful for sweet clients like you. Now that's easy. Just attach a couple cookies and that tag, and and maybe a little introduction like, hey, this is Linda, and I'm going to be working to sell and list more homes in your neighborhood. Just come right out and tell them. Don't ask for business. Just tell them what you're going to do, and then just say, I am thankful for this neighborhood. Adjust it to what you're doing, but these are just some ideas so that you can do a pop by that's relevant. Your referrals put a pep in my step. That's a good one if you've been doing the farm. I'm always on the ball when it comes to your real estate questions. Now, that's a good one. You might do a football schedule, for instance, and I would change that to a football instead of a baseball. But these are just ideas to start your juices flowing. Now, then we have Halloween, of course, and Thanksgiving. There's lots of, once you do an intro, if you do an intro pop by in September, then when you get toward the end, maybe the middle of October, then you do something, that is more Halloween oriented. And then in Thanksgiving, you're going to do something that's Thanksgiving oriented. And then Christmas, of course, and I'll put some other ideas up here for the coming seasons. But it's just important that they start expecting something from you. The 15th of the month. Now, I picked the 15th because, the 15th of the month, that means fall is coming, right, on the 23rd. So you could do something about that. And then in October the 15th, you can do something for Halloween. Then in November the 15th, you can do something for Thanksgiving. December 15th, you can do something for Christmas and New Year's. So anyway, there's lots of ideas, and Buffini always has great ideas. His team comes up with things that are pretty relevant and that you can use and help you stand out. And here's one up here, like, I'm here to help you with all your real estate goals. That's a good one, and that's a hockey puck. And of course, we have the Golden Knights. So you might make some Golden Knights stickers for them or something. Yeah, this is going to cost a little bit of money. When we did it, I don't do this anymore, but when we did it, we spent anywhere from $5 to $10 to $15, depending on the time of year. And it really paid. We did it and it paid. So we kept doing it because we were getting listings and people were giving us referrals. So I'm just here to tell you, it really does work. I think one other thing I want to share with you all today, because it's a short show, because I am doing my social media. Kane is going to probably get it started for me. But every Friday, we're going to start doing social media. So Fridays will be short show Friday. And then we will do our Buffini after the social media. Anyway, busy Fridays for me. We just had a property management class yesterday, which was awesome. It was one of the best that we've had. Really, really good. Great group of people asking great questions and giving great stories and testimonials. And the veterans that Jimmy has on those videos are just awesome people and really, really know their business. Buffini is every Friday now, and our next class is contracts, which is September the 8th. Everybody needs 6 hours of contracts. That's 3 CE hours classes. And this is presenting the purchase contract. And this is always one of my favorites because of we show you 15 ways people can get out of the deal in the first 5 pages. It's just really a good class. And then the following week we have ethics. Then on the 14th, we have crypto and we have Airbnb back to back. 12 to 2:30 with lunch in between. We're going to talk about crypto and blockchain, and we're going to talk about Airbnb. Go to be.vegas to sign up for these. Then on the 22nd, we have law, and on the 26th, risk reduction. So lots of good classes this month. Sign up. We have a bundle. If you sign up for 6, you get 1 free. And we look forward to seeing everybody on Monday, and have a wonderful day. It will be some social media tips. Even though it is a holiday, I am going to be here for you, and I love you all. Subscribe, like, comment, and in the group, if you've got listings that are coming on the market, put them in the comments so that the other people that are in the group can see them. Wow, let's network. Love you all. Bye-bye. Have a wonderful holiday.